Shall I give you despair?
This won't be long.
Yes, sir. That was insane. All right. I got your back. I got you.
Take it from here.
I've really been wanting to make a video like this for some time now. Getting hands-on with this demo and seeing how much depth there is to this combat system is very exciting, to say the least. With this beautiful demo, we got only but a glimpse to what awaits us in Rebirth. In my eyes, seeing this iteration of the Nibelheim incident makes me feel like a kid again, playing Final Fantasy VII for the first time. It was spectacular, but you guys didn't come here to hear me gush over this game. But I appreciate you very much for being here. In this video, I will break down Sephiroth's combat. It's that damn good that it made me want to make a video. I haven't really seen a combat guide out there that breaks down and showcases his moves, so I hope you guys enjoy. Making this video took longer than I care to admit, but it was very fun creating it. With all that being said, let's mosey. Cut. Oh my god, that sounded so lame. Alright guys, first things first, Aura Charge. This is the whole gimmick to Sephiroth's combat to unlock his full potential. At the bottom left corner above the attack command, you will see the Aura Charge gauge. This gauge you want full at all times, since it unlocks more of his attacks. To fill it, you just have to attack the enemy and the meter will begin to fill. You can also press square to attack, then square again and hold the button, and Sephiroth unleashes this purple magic attack that also fills the meter from a distance. An additional way, you can go into Retaliation stance by pressing R1 and time a perfect parry to instantly fill the Aura Charge gauge. Be careful though, if Sephiroth gets hit just once, you will lose your Aura Charge. Next on the list, we have Pierce. By pressing triangle, Sephiroth will lunge at the enemy with a deadly piercing attack dealing moderate damage. Next up, Sword Dance. This has to be my personal favorite. This move shows off Sephiroth's elegance in his movement. By pressing square once, Sword Dance will appear for a triangle command. You can practice with this by alternating with square and triangle. It's a perfect evasive maneuver. Telerik Fury. Don't know what that means, but it sounds cool as hell. This is Sephiroth's combo extender. By pressing square 5 times to attack, Telerik Fury will appear for a triangle command for some incredibly deadly chain attacks. Shift Slash. Warp is Sephiroth's evasive action. By pressing circle to warp, Shift Slash will appear for a triangle attack command. Lastly, we have Sky Shatter. This is an aerial attack only. While airborne, you can press triangle to execute it. Sephiroth will slash downwards for some decent damage. Next up, let's go over Sephiroth's ATB abilities. Sanshin. It takes 1 ATB charge to use. Sephiroth then launches waves of energy at an enemy, which then you can follow up with his Sanshin Rising by pressing triangle for more waves of fun. No pun intended. Hell's Gate is basically saying RIP. This also takes only 1 ATB charge to use. Sephiroth will jump up, then descend from the skies and impale the enemy. Ah yes, the nostalgia. Once you land Hell's Gate, press triangle immediately to follow up with Infernal Gate, which causes an explosion of damage. Sephiroth only has one synergy skill. It's called Dual Blade Dance. It lets you team up with Cloud and you can go on a rampage of slashes. Double Helix is Cloud and Sephiroth's shared synergy ability. In this demo, it's likely scripted for tutorial purposes, but there are 5 pips under their names. Each character needs 3 for the ability to become available. After the attack finishes, Cloud gains an additional bar to his limit gauge, and Sephiroth is granted unlimited MP. I can't stress enough that Sephiroth's Retaliation stance is super important to learn. It's also comparable to Cloud's Punisher mode, and I will say it's extremely fun to sit there and experiment with it. By pressing R1, Sephi will get into a defensive stance. Just before an enemy attacks, press square to parry. This can be a little more challenging than Cloud's parry, but believe me, this one feels much more rewarding. Because if you parry an enemy attack just once, your aura charge will fill instantly and you will then see a counter command for triangle. Counter is an immensely powerful move. Almost instantly pressures the enemy. It's insane. It's only available for a short time once you parry, so decide quick. It's a perfect way to start a combo. If the aura gauge is full while in Retaliation stance, the Retaliation command will appear for triangle. This is basically a slightly weaker counterattack. If you attack in Retaliation stance, Sephiroth's slashes are a little slower, but a bit more powerful. It really does remind me of Cloud's Punisher mode. Last but not least, Sephiroth's most lethal attack, his limit break Octo Slash. I'm just kidding, I know. It's pronounced Octa Slash. But every time I see this limit, it reminds me of an octopus. I have no idea why. But okay, little fella, you can go now. Okay, bye. I guess he doesn't want to leave. Okay, well, let's continue on, I guess. Sephiroth? Oh no. Oh shit! Damn, man! You didn't have to do him like that. Man, now I'm hungry. So anyway, Sephiroth's limit is Octa Slash. We finally get to see the master of this technique perform it. After slicing and dicing his enemy, you can follow up with Octa Slash Prime by pressing triangle. It does some more insane damage. It looks so damn cool. Alright, it's time for some combo breakdowns. I'm telling you, Sephiroth goes absolutely bonkers in his aerial combat. Before anything, remember, you need to have your aura charge gauge filled. To warp directly to the enemy, you want to make sure you have him locked on your target. Then you press forward and circle, and Sephiroth will warp to the enemy anywhere it's at. Then you can press circle to do another warp to get behind the enemy. Then you can follow up by shift slash, pressing triangle. Then you can press square 3 times to attack. Then press and hold square. Then to finish off this combo, I like to press triangle. Same thing as previously. As soon as you see the enemy jump up in the air, press forward and circle. Then hit him with that 2-piece square attack. Then again, press square and hold. It shoots out the retractable magic to keep him juggling. Then you will notice the enemy is flying up higher, so you want to press up and circle again to warp up to continue the combo. You can just repeat the process over and over. Here we will use counter and hit him with Ascension and Ascension Rising. Press R1 to go into Retaliation stance. Then right away hit square to parry the attack. That will instantly give you that counter command for triangle. You can press forward and circle again to warp up to the enemy. Press square and hold and do the magic attack, then hit him with the Ascension and follow up with Ascension Rising. This is such a deadly combination. Now here's my favorite combo. This is so pleasing and satisfying to watch. You go into an unhinged attack. Sephiroth just goes nuts, man. Like always, you want to have your aura charge gauge filled. That will give you the Retaliation command for triangle. As soon as you press triangle, Sephiroth will lunge at the enemy. Right before he hits the enemy, you want to press R1 right away so you can get out of Retaliation stance. Hit him with square as many times as you want. Hit him a couple times and you will see Sword Dance come up. As soon as you hit that, Sephiroth will gracefully jump backwards. Next, right away, you want to go into a Dual Blade Dance. Sephiroth will jump back into the offensive. until you see Telluric Fury come up on triangle. This will extend this combo. As soon as that is done, hit him with the Hell's Gate. As soon as he comes up from the sky and lands, press triangle again for Infernal Gate. I love this combo so much. It's so fun to execute it, and I definitely recommend it if you haven't already to give that a shot. It's so fun to try it. I really hope you guys enjoyed the video. This was my first time ever doing a combat guide on anything, so it was a learning process. There's a lot that I learned and a lot that I still need to learn, and every video I try to get better. I would really appreciate it if you can like the video. That will let me know that you guys like this type of content. And with the second part of the demo coming out, I'll try my best to make guides for it, but I'm not promising anything because Rebirth is literally next week and I will be off enjoying the game. Then I will come back and make content for the game. So I'm not sure if this might be my last video before that, but as always, thank you all very much. I appreciate you all. Please take care of yourselves, drink lots of water, stay hydrated, eat healthy, and get some sleep. Rebirth is literally here.